place to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to the debut television event of Derby City Wrestling, coming to you from the Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Center in the heart of West Louisville. I'm Gilbert Corsi, joined alongside, what's your title, my friend? You got a big important name. I just know you're my boss, Johnny LaQuasto.
I'm a representative from the committee of the United Wrestling Network, and Gilbert, it is amazing right now. Look, from wrestling's arrival in the 1880s to the Louisville Gardens to this very moment, Louisville has carved out its own chapter in the history of professional wrestling, and the United Wrestling Network is thrilled to continue that tradition right now. Derby City Wrestling is officially underway.
Talk about history. We've got a blockbuster card for you in this hour, ladies and gentlemen. You know him from Impact, you know him from AEW, Chocolate Thunder, Willie Mack in the house today.
And on top of that, in the main event, the Monstrous Moose will be taking on a bit of a local anti-hero in Aaron Williams. It is action-packed start to finish. But right now, we're going to go to our broadcast colleague, David Marquez. I don't even know what's coming up.
All right, fellas, thank you very much. And once again, welcome to Derby City Wrestling, presented by CarShield. I'm standing by with two Louisville legends. We got Rocco here. Of course, we got Pope. But you, sir, I can't think of anyone who deserves a shot at the United World's Championship.
Dave, we are standing here in the Mecca of professional wrestling, Louisville, Kentucky. And now, I may be from New Jersey, but I'm calling Louisville, Kentucky home. And we're standing here, I'm standing next to the man that doesn't need an introduction. I'm standing next to the Pope, baby. And I'm standing here, Rocco Bellagio, the longest reigning heavyweight champion in this city's history. And Dave, you are damn right I'm deserving of a United Wrestling Heavyweight Championship shot. And I want everyone, and I mean everyone, in this crowd to witness it themselves.
All right, that's happening in a few weeks.
Few weeks?
Maybe, let's find out. Pope, what are you going to do with this man?
I don't think there's much more that needs to be said because history speaks for itself. Clearly, Rocco has made it known, you already knew it, longest reigning champion in Louisville, where there's always been great superstars, great legacies, if you will. Whether that be Jerry the King Lawler, whether that be Jackie Fargo, whether that be the Boogie Woogie Man Daddy, we are here to continue those legacies. So therefore, I don't think there's a better person to go after that title. As a matter of fact, Daddy, I'll be watching and rooting you along.
All right, folks, there you are, two Louisville legends. And with that, we'll be back with our first match.
In a world where people drive dirty every day, there's one duck with sunglasses who has a dream to be fast, clean, and loved everywhere. Quackles is giving you the chance to be a champion just like him. He's giving away a one-of-a-kind Quick Quack Championship belt autographed by some of your favorite United Wrestling Network stars. To enter, just scan the QR code on your screen or visit don'tdrivedirty.com/belt.
When you're a parent, you're always driving, everywhere, all the time. To practice, to games, to practice. Did I say that twice? Because I definitely did that twice today. And then the other half of your job is to wait. Which is when I had the time to call CarShield. I'm putting on so many miles driving the kids around, it's not a matter of if, but when my car will break down. And when it does, I can't afford the money or the time it normally takes to get my car fixed. The plan I got through CarShield helps pay for expensive repairs on up to 6,000 parts of my car, including vital parts and systems like my engine, transmission, electronics, AC, or, in the dead of winter, my heater. That saves me a ton of money for things like sports equipment, lessons, and gas. Did I mention driving to practice? Bottom line, calling CarShield is a must in my house. The price I locked in with CarShield is the price I'll pay for as long as I cover my car, which says a lot in this world where everything seems to be going up in price.
If you're driving an out-of-warranty car, it's not a matter of if it'll break down, it's when. So you need to call CarShield before it does. Nobody should have to decide whether they should put food on the table or pay for a car repair. It's nice to find a company like CarShield that actually cares about their customers.
And every plan through CarShield includes 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, battery help, and more. They say practice makes perfect, and with CarShield on my side, I've got one less thing to worry about when it comes to paying for out-of-warranty car repairs. Call CarShield before your car breaks down so you don't miss a single game. Your kids will thank you.
It's not a matter of if your car will break down, but when. But you need to call CarShield before your car breaks down. CarShield gives you a price lock guarantee, which means your monthly price never goes up for as long as you cover your car. Get help paying for expensive repair bills by calling CarShield now. Call 800-396-8905. 800-396-8905. 800-396-8905.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 233 pounds, Merciless Lord Crewe.
What a way to start things off here in Derby City Wrestling with the Merciless One, Lord Crewe. 250 plus pounds, 6'3", lean. But in 2022, guys, he put on 20 pounds of muscle. You're talking about a heavy hitter who hits even harder now.
Merciless is an understatement. He is a complete berserker. He has dominated in United. Let's see what he does in Derby City.
And his opponent, from South Central Los Angeles, weighing 285 pounds, he is Chocolate Thunder Willie Mack.
One of the most decorated stars in the history of the United Wrestling Network. Former Heritage Champion, former United Television Champion, former winner of the Red Carpet Rumble, and of course a former X Division Champion for Impact Wrestling, one of the stars of Lucha Underground. Gilbert, you need a scroll to list off the accomplishments of Willie Mack, and the people love them some Chocolate Thunder.
His wrestling resume is unmatched by many people. Willie Mack has gas in the tank like none other. Strength, speed, agility. There's really nobody like him. I think that the fans here in Louisville, Derby City Wrestling, they're really going to lean in to Willie Mack.
No question, you can hear the chants of Willie already before the bell even rang here.
And this is how we start the hour. This is how we start the hour, Johnny. This is the main event in many lands.
Oh, no question. Over 500 pounds in that ring right now between Crewe and Willie Mack, who has been all over the world, but there are very few men who can knock Willie down in an instant, and Lord Crewe is one of them.
The Merciless One, I told you, I said he was a heavy hitter, and he is already proving that true. But I talked about the agility. Look at the way that Mack moves in the ring.
Beautiful arm drag by Willie Mack. An absolute fan favorite everywhere he has competed over the years, but Willie Mack really cut his teeth in the United Wrestling Network well over a decade ago, and you know, Willie Mack's story is truly incredible. He credits professional wrestling with saving his life.
We are homed in West Louisville, right? And I think that people, my gosh, what a shot. I felt like I felt it here at the commentary table. But you know Willie Mack's story. At one point in time, he was homeless. He came up through the foster care system. Oh my, jacked the jaw of the Merciless One. But Through life's adversity, Mack has risen to the top of the ranks in the world of professional wrestling.
Well, look, he's made it clear, when you have nothing to lose, you don't fear anything, and that's been the moniker of Willie Mack for well over a decade. It's taken him to the highest of highs, and he's looking for gold here once again in the United Wrestling Network as Lord Crewe looking to get a bit of a reprieve here.
This is about stopping the momentum. This is about stopping the pressure. He got his jaw jacked. He just wants to check and make sure if all of his teeth are still inside his mouth.
Willie Mack eyeing up Crewe. Oh, and the right hand, and you talk about being bare knuckle. That is what Lord Crewe's life has been all about. This guy grew up in a very rough neighborhood. He had to fight to survive. It got him into bare knuckle boxing. That is the most brutal of sports.
And for those long-time United Wrestling fans, they're going to recognize Lord Crewe from Championship Wrestling in Atlanta, Championship Wrestling based in LA. Cover here, Mack's out in one. But Crewe recently left the Championship Wrestling roster out in Hollywood. It was a loser leave town match. He wanted to stay in the company, knew there was more competition to be had, and has plans, he says, of being at the top of the roster here in Derby City.
It was a tag team match. His partner got pinned, but the rule was if his team lost, he had to leave Championship Wrestling out on the West Coast.
Right.
So if you think Lord Crewe is usually in a bad mood, multiply that by about 7 or 8 times right now. He wants to completely decimate everyone in Derby City.
Oh, hard shot from Willie Mack. Have you ever seen Lord Crewe in a good mood?
No, I stay at least 20 feet from him at all times. Oh my God, the bicycle kick lands.
And Crewe just knocked the block off of Willie Mack. Chocolate Thunder's in trouble. Can he get back into it? Derby City Wrestling continues.
Don't worry.
It's fake. That's a good.
Fake bomb.
That's good. Fake glass.
Oh, I'll do it. I swear on my mother's grave.
Fake threat. Fake dead guy. Fakes like those don't scare me. But fake meds, that's a different story. Verify your meds with Safe.Pharmacy. Protect those you love from bad meds.
What in the world?
I can't let you drive without calling CarShield, Steve.
You drive great, so what if your warranty's expired?
I don't want you paying for expensive repairs, Steve.
That's so nice. Now can you open the door, please?
I'm afraid I can't do that until you call CarShield.
Can I call them later?
Their administrators pay for expensive repairs on engines, transmissions, ACs, and up to 6,000 other parts.
I'm listening.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. All you have to do is call before you break down.
CarShield sounds pretty good.
Think of all the road trips we could have with their nationwide coverage, Steve.
I love road trips.
And with the money you save, you could get those salsa lessons you always wanted.
Put me through to CarShield.
Dialing.
I see why they call you a smart car.
Don't get stuck paying for sky-high car repairs. Call CarShield before your next breakdown. Call 800-409-2695. 800-409-2695.
You're back, ladies and gentlemen. Derby City Wrestling on the air. Gilbert Corsi alongside Johnny LaQuasto coming to you from the Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Center. And during the break, Johnny, it was all Lord Crewe taking the pressure to Willie Mack.
Now Willie Mack, though, finally able to buy him a little bit of time here. And now charging him, but once again, Lord Crewe, yes, he's a brawler. Yes, he's destructive, but he's also very intelligent in the ring, and he has grown so much over the last couple of years in the United Wrestling Network and throughout the country, everywhere he's competed, and Willie Mack is slowly fading here.
I'm not sure if Lord Crewe has that sleeper all the way sunk in. It may need to go over the top just a little bit more. Nonetheless, there is some pressure on the carotid artery, and it is making it very hard to breathe and stay awake for Willie Mack.
Well, this is where Lord Crewe has really upped his game. Yes, he came in as a bare knuckle fighter, but now he's added in submissions. He's added in more mat skills as well. Lord Crewe is as dangerous as they come.
Crewe trying to sink that sleeper back in once again.
This match is about over.
If it falls one more time.
Willie's eyes barely open, but he has the left arm up.
Calling on the fans. here in Louisville to will himself back to his feet, almost like the 12th man.
And that speaks to the popularity of Willie Mack. It doesn't matter where he goes, the people love him. But once again, Gilbert, Lord Crewe has had an answer for everything.
That was just a back fist. I mean, how many shots can one person take?
And that's the powerful right hand. That is the game changer for the merciless one. Ooh. And he's been really working the body as well.
A perfection striker is Lord Crewe, and here he comes in a head full of steam. Mack got out of the way in just the nick of time here, creating a window of opportunity. Let's see, can he jump through it?
Finally! That right knee definitely affected, and now what an uppercut by Willie Mack. You talk about the athleticism, Gilbert.
Gears. Willie Mack has so many gears, and he looks like he's just shifted into overdrive here.
Like we mentioned earlier, Willie Mack is so decorated in the United Wrestling Network, but he still has yet to achieve his goal of becoming United Wrestling Network World Champion. And best believe a victory over Lord Crewe would be a great step towards that. Hooks the leg, center of the ring. Crewe able to get the left shoulder up.
You know, I think if there was, Matt could have gotten to the cover a little bit quickly, then this one might have been over, Johnny.
Well, the damage has been done to Willie Mack. At this point, it's difficult to do anything quickly with all of the impact of every single shot from Crewe.
Damage certainly done. After some of those shots from the merciless one, Lord Crewe, it looked like Mack was seeing stars.
And as hard-hitting as this, how about the main event tonight? We're going to see Aaron Williams and Moose, one of the most decorated stars in Impact Wrestling history. Look at Willie with the Samoan drop.
I've seen this before. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Does he have enough left?
I mean, all those shots there. Mack is sucking wind. Fatigue has set in here. So the referee lays into the count, and he gets to 10, then we've got a double count out here.
He absolutely would. Wouldn't be surprised how much has been taken out of both of these stars here.
Is one of them going to be able to rise to their feet? Referees at 9. Are we going to have a double count out here? No, no. I felt it in my guts. I've seen him do it before.
Willie gave himself enough time and a standing moonsault. Are you serious? Into a cover. Crewe wants to get in.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, Johnny. And so did Willie Mack.
That speaks to the power of Lord Crewe. 6'3", 240 plus, a brutality.
Picture worth 1,000 words. Mack saying, what's it gonna take to put Crewe away? Crewe writhing in pain. It's written all over his face.
Willie went for the stunner. He's put away so many people. And look at the spin kick by Lord Crewe. That's something I've not seen him do before.
A roundhouse. I've seen him use it a couple of times. Spine buster. Crewe with a big victory here. No!
2 3/4. And Crewe is livid.
Again, I've never seen him in a good mood, but he's certainly upset here.
This could be the beginning of the end, though, for Willie Mack.
What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. What an opening contest for Derby City Wrestling.
Well, Willie with the reversal. Stunner!
Stunner! Signature move here for Willie Mack. The leg is hooked, and it's over.
And the winner of this contest, Willie Mack!
Chocolate Thunder with the first victory from the Norton Center on Derby City Wrestling.
And that's what the stunner can do for Willie Mack, a massive win. What a way to kick off Derby City.
Willie Mack with an impressive win over Lord Crewe here on the premiere episode of Derby City Wrestling. But up next, Audacity takes on Infrared in a tag team contest. And stick with us later in this hour in our main event. Aaron Williams takes on Moose.
In a world where people drive dirty every day, there's one duck with sunglasses who has a dream to be fast, clean, and loved everywhere. Quackles is giving you the chance to be a champion just like him. He's giving away a one-of-a-kind Quick Quack Championship belt autographed by some of your favorite United Wrestling Network stars. To enter, just scan the QR code on your screen or visit don'tdrivedirty.com/belt.
What in the world?
I can't let you drive without calling CarShield, Steve.
You drive great. So what if your warranty's expired?
I don't want you paying for expensive repairs, Steve.
That's so nice. Now can you open the door, please?
I'm afraid I can't do that until you call CarShield.
Can I call them later?
Their administrators pay for expensive repairs on engines, transmissions, ACs, and up to 6,000 other parts.
I'm listening.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. All you have to do is call before you break down.
CarShield sounds pretty good.
Think of all the road trips we could have with their nationwide coverage, Steve.
I love road trips.
And with the money you save, you could get those salsa lessons you always wanted.
Put me through to CarShield.
Dialing.
I see why they call you a smart car.
Don't get stuck paying for sky-high car repairs. Call CarShield before your next breakdown. Call 800-409-2695. 800-409-2695.
Wrist tape! Wrist tape! Any of the boys or girls got any wrist tape? Ha-ha! What do we got over here? Huh? What the hell is this? I'd never wear that. Ooh, 20-piece. Marquez, cheapskate. I'll take that. Don't need that. Yes, the wrist tape. That's all I needed.
Hey, man! What is this you're doing here?
Oh,
can I help you look for something?
yes! I was taking some wrist tape, but now that I don't need this anymore, that's all yours. Who might you be?
I'm Beck Reeves.
Beck Reeves?
Yeah.
Welcome to the United Wrestling Network. I'm outlandish Zicky Dice, and I'm here to give you an opportunity. Would you like an opportunity?
Yeah, of course, of course.
I'm gonna give you the opportunity to be on television with outlandish Zicky Dice. Would you like that?
Very much, yeah.
Well, perfect. Look at the camera right there. We're on television now. Let me fix you up a little bit, Beck. You want another opportunity? I'm in the giving mood today, seeing it's the debut of Derby City Wrestling. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to let me steal your wrist tape. Have a good show. Oh yeah, one more thing. Outlandish.
Okay, friends, welcome back here ringside. I'm standing with a man that's no stranger to anyone in the United Wrestling Network, a former World's Tag Team Champion, but also, these people here know you too. This is Dylan Bostic.
Well, 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 what do you know? Dylan Bostic is back in Louisville, Kentucky. And let me tell you something, Uncle Dave. It sickens me and absolutely disgusts me that I have to be back here in front of all of these disgusting, poor, inbred, mouth-breathing hillbillies. But my issue right now currently isn't with these dumb fans in the crowd. It's with the Pope. I heard the Pope coming out here, running his mouth, acting like cheerleader. Oh, let's go, Rocco, let's go. And it absolutely disgusts me. Because you know, I know, and all these people know that I am the real #1 contender for the United World Championship.
Come on, Dylan, you think you deserve a shot walking right through the door like this with Danny Limelight?
Ask me a serious question. Now, with that being said, if the Pope has the balls, he'll get in that ring with me, one-on-one, and we'll find out who the next #1 contender for the championship is and who will face Danny Limelight. And when that happens, I'm gonna have one question for you, Uncle Dave, one question for the Pope, and one question for all these fans, and that's, who sucks now?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll find out if the Pope makes your call, and let's get back up to the ring.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Louisville, Kentucky, the team of Logan James, Tyler Matrix, Infrared. From Louisville, Kentucky, weighing 490 pounds, Omega and Chris Allen, Audacity.
Well, one thing about the United Wrestling Network is that we are always trying to grow the tag team division. When Derby City Wrestling became official, we were looking for the best possible teams in the entire area. Well, enter Audacity, enter Infrared, two hungry teams who want to make names for themselves, and that's what we have right here.
You know, both of these teams have made names for themselves in the Kentuckiana, in the Ohio Valley region. Now they have the opportunity on the global stage of the United Wrestling Network to climb into the top ranks of the tag team division. I have seen both of these teams be champions both regionally. Yeah. In fact, I called Tyler Matrix and Logan James first professional wrestling matches many, many years ago.
And you've certainly seen the growth, and right now, this crowd is amped up in the United Wrestling Network. Everyone has their eyes on the Midnight Heat, the now three-time United World Champions, recently taking those titles back from Reno Scum. And as a committee member, I must say, very precarious fashion, but nonetheless.
A lot of people wondering what the committee's going to do about that, Quasto.
Well, look, Reno Scum will have their opportunity at a rematch, but we have so many other teams that are vying for a tag team title shot. When it comes down to it, both of these teams have a lot of work in front of them, and it all starts right here.
Logan James starting things off with the pit bull in Omega D. I told you I've known James for a very long time, but the upstanding, you know, truthful, you know, good guys that they were many years ago. I'm talking about Infrared.
Nice double team axe handle, and you know, I tried to speak with Infrared prior to, you know, this event today, and you know, I asked Logan James, hey, what can I learn about you as an individual? And he just said, you should already know, and he walked away.
Yeah, so, honest, respectable, no more. They are low down, they are cocky, and they're conniving now.
And they're quick and effective.
Cover here, Logan on top. Omega D is out too. But like the antics or not, James and
Tag,
I should say Tyler Matrix, Logan James, they have proven successful. Infrared has been champions again on many, many rosters out there, on most that they've competed on. I gotta wonder if United Tag Team Gold could be in this team's future.
Well, they're certainly effective at slicing the ring in half, and now another tag. And ooh, taking a little bit too much time. You cannot do that with either half of Audacity, with the power and the fury, with how they operate, and now a tag.
Chris Allen in with a hard knife-edge chop on Tyler Matrix. And talk about textbook tag team wrestling. We're seeing Audacity now cutting off the ring, keeping the fresh man in.
The Executioner and the Pit Bull, they've been best friends for about 4 years now, and they prefer to keep their opponents. Now another tag. They like to ground their opponents. They both have martial arts backgrounds. Now another tag. Just the effective double teams giving Infrared a bit of their own medicine.
Johnny, can you see the welt beginning to form on Tyler Matrix's torso, on his chest?
Looks like a bit of a rare steak. Tag.
I don't know if that was a tag or a run.
Wow, the elevation there. The double team.
D is known for an intense physical style of offense. So is his partner. Cover here, Logan James in trouble, but he is out in two.
You know, we talked earlier about how fast Infrared is with their double teams, but now Audacity is returning everything in kind. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, nice elbow there. Knocking Tyler Matrix to the ground.
Costly distraction, though.
Whoa.
Oh my, look at that from infrared. That was a plan.
The official did not see that shot there. No, close, 2 count.
Well plotted scheme from Tyler Matrix and Logan James there.
And now infrared, and like another tag, like you said, Gilbert, they are willing to do anything possible to get ahead. We've seen that on about 4 or 5 occasions.
Matrix and James, if there's a corner, they love to cut it, I'll tell you that.
And I do know this is a very important match for them as well. It's their first time actually competing in Louisville in their careers as a team, but what a tag here. And now Allen just tossing bodies.
Oh, spinning neck breaker here.
The Executioner looking to do just that. Nice elevation on the drop kick.
Textbook execution from you call him the Executioner? I get it, I see why now.
Tyler Matrix in deep trouble here. Hoisting him up.
Look out.
Down he goes, neck breaker. High elevation into the cover.
Will it be enough?
Oh, wow. Matrix finds a way to escape there. Hold on a second. This is starting to break down here. The official has to try to get control as now Logan James inserting himself back in. All 4 competitors in the ring. I mean,
referees lost complete control of this one.
Look, if this is how these teams want to make an impression, this is not the way to do it. You want to win a tag match, it has to be the right way. Oh, no.
Just had a head-on collision here like I-65.
Oh, now the pit bull sending Logan James to the outside. At this point, difficult to tell who the legal man is.
Small package, roll up here.
Shoulders down,
it must
got
be
him.
Tyler Matrix.
And the winner of this contest, Audacity!
Audacity claiming their first victory here in Derby City Wrestling, and Infrared is none too happy about it.
I hope they realize that there's a representative for the committee watching all this, but big win for Audacity, and we'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Phillips here with the United Wrestling Network heavyweight champion, the radioactive Poppy himself, Danny Limelight. Danny, how are you doing in beautiful Louisville, Kentucky for Derby City Wrestling?
Sean, mi gente, how you doing, Poppy? How you feeling?
I'm good, I'm good.
You looking good. I see you brought your best dressed. So did I. I'm here in Louisville, Kentucky. Jaya go, Poppy. I took a flight all the way from LA to Louisville, Kentucky, made a couple stops at some clubs, seen what the scene was like, and I realized that maybe I should turn Derby City into Poppy City, make this my new home. You see, I'm the face of United Wrestling Network for a reason. Months after months, they sent whoever they wanted, and months after months, I put them down. But I've been doing this longer than months. I've been running this place for the last 3 years. And I plan on doing the same thing here in Derby City. So it doesn't matter who my first challenger is. It doesn't matter who the second one is. It don't matter if they send everybody from the back to come on out, line them up in the assembly line, Sean, I'm gonna put them down. Because now, the bodega is at Derby City. And when you come to the bodega, you can get anything you need. Anything you need, including a beatdown.
And that is your United World Champion, Danny Limelight. Now, next week, our big main event, the ladies will be in action. Marty Bell takes on your favorite, Louisville's own Billy Starks.
Don't worry.
It's fake. That's a good.
Fake bomb.
That's good. Fake class.
Oh, I'll do it. I swear on my mother's grave.
Fake threat. Fake dead guy. Fakes like those don't scare me. But fake meds, that's a different story. Verify your meds with Safe.Pharmacy. Protect those you love from bad meds.
What in the world?
I can't let you drive without calling CarShield, Steve.
You drive great. So what if your warranty's expired?
I don't want you paying for expensive repairs, Steve.
That's so nice. Now, can you open the door, please?
I'm afraid I can't do that until you call CarShield.
Can I call them later?
Their administrators pay for expensive repairs on engines, transmissions, ACs, and up to 6,000 other parts.
I'm listening.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. All you have to do is call before you break down.
CarShield sounds pretty good.
Think of all the road trips we could have with their nationwide coverage, Steve.
I love road trips.
And with the money you save, you could get those salsa lessons you always wanted.
Put me through to CarShield.
Dialing.
I see why they call you a smart car.
Don't get stuck paying for sky-high car repairs. Call CarShield before your next breakdown. Call 800-409-2695. 800-409-2695.
Okay, gang, I hope you're enjoying Derby City Wrestling presented by CarShield. Now, my guest, a fantastic friend of mine, and I know he is of yours. Please welcome Peter Avalon.
One of the most decorated competitors in United history, Gilbert, the longest reigning United Heritage Champion ever, 672 days. You may know him as Pretty, you may know him as professional, a producer, a wingman, but he is none other than Pretty Peter Avalon.
Didn't he win the first Red Carpet Rumble as well?
All right, Peter, we're here in Louisville, Derby City Wrestling. For those who don't know in this area, you have a history in the United Wrestling Network.
Oh, of course, David. I am the United Wrestling Network. If there was a Mount Rushmore of the most important people in United Wrestling history, I'm on the left, I'm on the right, and I'm in two in the middle. I'm the most important in United Wrestling history. I am the most money-making man here in United Wrestling Network. Hell, I was in CarShield commercials that aired in Hartford, Connecticut. All right, I represent United Wrestling Network over there at AEW. Hell, I'm at AEW representing them at New Japan Wrestling, and then at NWA, and then at Indies all over. Oh, I'm making money. I'm irresistible. And now Louisville, you get the benefit to see PPA. Now, David, I know I have Brian Myers in a few weeks, but I've beaten him before, so disregard Brian Myers, just like I am, because Brian, I'm going to prove to you again that it's PPA all day.
All right, friends, this is Pretty Peter Avalon.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Cincinnati, Ohio, Dead Ringer, Aaron Williams.
It is main event time, ladies and gentlemen, on the debut television event of Derby City Wrestling.
And of course, in the main event, we want to have a 20-year veteran, a man known so well throughout this area, a man you know well, that's Aaron Williams.
Gilbert Corsi alongside John Laquasto, coming to you from the Norton Center, Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Center. And it's got a big fight feel, Johnny.
And his opponent, weighing 300 pounds, representing Moose Nation, the Wrestling God, Moose!
Former NFL lineman, former Impact World Champion, Moose is here in the main event on Derby City Wrestling. Johnny, I tell you what, this is a complete athlete. He has all the tools. He's fast, he's agile, he's strong, he's smart. He's been so successful in pro wrestling.
Moose is a complete psychological mastermind. He knows how to completely get the advantage without even using his towering 6'5", 300-pound frame. Former Impact World Champion, TNA World Heavyweight Champion, two-time Impact Grand Champion. He literally has done it all on the gridiron and now in the professional wrestling ring, and he is in the main event of the premiere episode of Derby City Wrestling.
This is gonna be a good one. Moose stepping into the ring with a man who is very well known in the Kentuckiana region. I'm talking about Aaron Williams, who finds beauty in chaos and enjoys violence. So what do you do with the guy who likes not only to inflict pain, but take it as well?
Well, that's exactly what he's going to get with Moose. He's going to get all of that multiplied by about 19 times. Aaron Williams truly has to have a game plan with someone like Moose, who overpowers just about everyone he's in the ring with.
Here's what I know about Aaron Williams, that he really leans on his striking game more than anything else, but he is a versatile competitor, and I mean, he can ground and pound, he can match you with holds, he can also fly if he has to, so you got to wonder what kind of strategy he's going to carry into battle here against the bigger and stronger Moose.
Well, Williams has been practicing martial arts essentially for as long as he can remember. Brown belt in Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu, and Kempo, so he has a dangerous arsenal. And when you're giving up as much weight and power as Aaron Williams is to someone like Moose, he's going to have to utilize those martial arts skills. But the question is, will Moose overwhelm him early on?
What do you do? I mean, he just went to try and a hard kick and try and take down the power-based legs of Moose, and Moose just dropped his shoulder right in his chest, put him on his back. What do you do with that if you're Aaron Williams?
Well, on top of just the ferocious ability as far as his strength, I mean, Moose has the agility of a cruiserweight, yet he has the power of a runaway train. I mean, the career that Moose has carved out for himself is truly amazing. I mean, he's joined the likes of so many gridiron superstars who have become massive stars in the ring.
Strikes.
Aaron Williams now trying to turn things around, but look how quickly Moose able to reverse. But Aaron Williams, though, looking to try to take out one of the legs, perhaps. Great strategy there. If you can take Moose off his power base, he's got a chance.
It looks like we're seeing the strategy develop for Aaron Williams. It's stick and move, but he just got snatched from the midair from the 300-pound former NFL lineman. I'm talking about Moose.
Great reversal there by Aaron Williams, sending Moose into the top turnbuckle, and once again, kicking to the back of the hamstring. He does enough damage there.
And why?
He can snap that hamstring. Oh my! Oh! And Williams falls in a heap to the outside. Moose feeling the effects there.
Taking the fight, but taking the fight to the floor to go get him.
The official has begun the count on the outside, but you look at other wrestlers, you know, who have had amazing careers following their football career. You know, Ernie Ladd, Ron Simmons, Goldberg, The Rock, and the Moose has joined every single one of them.
Lawrence Taylor, can't forget Lawrence Taylor.
There you go.
Main event in WrestleMania 11.
He certainly did, certainly did.
Can I wrestling nerd out with you here, Johnny? Uh-oh. Momentum shifting moment there as...
That's an easy way to fracture a couple of metacarpals. A massive chop hitting right into the post, and now head first. Aaron Williams taking advantage of his surrounding, but he's got to get Moose back in the ring. We're at an 8 count right now.
Again, that is a window of opportunity for Aaron Williams. Momentum shifting moment, and he's capitalizing. But Moose, even with a wounded wing or arm or hand,
well, not to mention,
still has power.
The left hamstring's already had damage to it. Now the Moose is right-handed.
Aaron Williams proving that he's a veteran, using the ring and everything he has in his offensive arsenal and then some to try and pick apart the larger competitor here in Moose.
You mentioned Aaron Williams enjoying violence, embracing brutality, and that's exactly what he's getting so far. question is, can Moose find a way to overcome Aaron Williams? We'll find out in just a couple of minutes.
In a world where people drive dirty every day, there's one duck with sunglasses who has a dream to be fast, clean, and loved everywhere. Quackles is giving you the chance to be a champion just like him. He's giving away a one-of-a-kind Quick Quack Championship belt autographed by some of your favorite United Wrestling Network stars. To enter, just scan the QR code on your screen or visit don'tdrivedirty.com/belt.
When you're a parent, you're always driving, everywhere, all the time. To practice, to games, to practice. I say that twice because I definitely did that twice today. And then the other half of your job is to wait, which is when I had the time to call CarShield. I'm putting on so many miles driving the kids around, it's not a matter of if, but when my car will break down. And when it does, I can't afford the money or the time it normally takes to get my car fixed. The plan I got through CarShield helps pay for expensive repairs on up to 6,000 parts of my car, including vital parts and systems like my engine, transmission, electronics, AC, or, in the dead of winter, my heater. That saves me a ton of money for things like sports equipment, lessons, and gas. Did I mention driving to practice? Bottom line, calling CarShield is a must in my house. The price I locked in with CarShield is the price I'll pay for as long as I cover my car, which says a lot in this world where everything seems to be going up in price.
If you're driving an out-of-warranty car, it's not a matter of if it'll break down, it's when. So you need to call CarShield before it does. Nobody should have to decide whether they should put food on the table or pay for a car repair. It's nice to find a company like CarShield that actually cares about their customers.
And every plan through CarShield includes 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, battery help, and more. They say practice makes perfect, and with CarShield on my side, I've got one less thing to worry about when it comes to paying for out-of-warranty car repairs. Call CarShield before your car breaks down so you don't miss a single game. Your kids will thank you.
It's not a matter of if your car will break down, but when. But you need to call CarShield before your car breaks down. CarShield gives you a price lock guarantee, which means your monthly price never goes up for as long as you cover your car. Get help paying for expensive repair bills by calling CarShield now. Call 800-396-8905. 800-396-8905. 800-396-8905.
You're back here in the Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Center in the heart of West Louisville for the debut television event of Derby City Wrestling. Gilbert Corsi alongside Johnny LaQuasto, your main event. Moose versus Aaron Williams. And I tell you what, during the break, Johnny, there was no give, no let up. Standing moonsault from Williams, trying to put Moose away.
That's
it was
right.
all Williams during the break, Johnny.
It truly was. We were seeing the methodical, and now we're seeing the vindictive side of Aaron Williams. He knows he cannot use that tie as a weapon, and credit to referee Daniel Spencer for getting rid of that tie.
Chaos, remember we talked at the opening going to this contest that Aaron Williams likes chaos. He likes pain. And he's obviously not afraid to break a few rules to achieve his objectives, Johnny.
Well, he's out of wardrobe to use as a weapon now.
He is?
Well, hopefully. Once again, credit to the official for catching him before too much damage was done. But credit Aaron Williams. He came in with a game plan, and thus far, Gilbert, it's been very effective. He started off working on the left leg, and he's continued with his submission into his grappling arsenal. Oh!
And Moose trying to call on the will of the proverbial 12th man here in Derby City. I'm talking about the fans. The wrestling god is digging deep here, taking the best shots of a man who is known for his striking in Williams.
It's rare to see Moose on wobbly legs, but right now, there you go. You see the endurance, the will, the grit of Moose, and a headbutt, and good night, Aaron Williams.
Williams is seeing stars. And Moose begins the pressure, takes the fight now.
And this is where Moose can withstand the pain of that right hand striking the post. And now he's picking up speed with a senton.
Backsplash into the cover. Will it be enough? Williams is in trouble, but he's out in 2.
And just a kick out for Aaron Williams.
And look at the hand. He may not have been able to hook the leg as tight as he wanted to because of the damage done earlier to the hand, Johnny.
And that trifecta of chops certainly did even more damage to the hand, to the nerves of the wrist as well. Aaron Williams right back to the left leg. It was the hamstring before, and now the basement drop kick to the left knee.
Aaron Williams, in terms of plotting a battle strategy, may be one of the smartest wrestlers that I've ever seen.
And on top of it, he's more jaded now than he's ever been in his career. And oh my God, look at the spear! Moose out of nowhere, the spear, center of the ring, and Moose with the victory in our main event.
Good night, Williams.
This match, Moose.
Moose with the 1, 2, 3 here in the first main event of Derby City Wrestling. Let's take you back and show you how it got done.
It was the closing moments. Aaron Williams was really in control for much of this matchup. He went to the left knee once again, but it was Moose finding a way with every ounce of power and will he had. That spear taking out Aaron Williams for the victory.
Dave Marquez standing by with your winner.
All right, you just saw a win here. Congratulations, Moose, here in Derby City Wrestling. I understand you're going after that world championship.
Danny, Limelight, I don't have to tell you who I am. I don't have to spill off the things I've done on my resume. And I'm sure you just saw what I did here tonight. Danny, you have something around your waist that belongs to me. And look into his eyes when I tell you that I'm the new United World Heavyweight Champion. Message from the wrestling god named
What a night, what a debut. This is Derby City Wrestling and we're out of time. We will see you next week.